Inside the Circle, Season 5, Episode 3.5,
No clue.
I think.
No clue.
Because we had the recap, 106 to 126, 132 to 152, 160, 170, 182, and then we had, right now, you've got to be kidding me, right now.
You are not doing a good job of what the people have asked.
Moving on, 195.
Shorten this up. Do we have a wrong answer here, or a wrong question to lead in for you?
No, definitely not. This is a butterfly grip. You do this around the gut wrench, high gut wrench. You want to
At
get right there.
195, we continue the theme, which we haven't used that word in a long time, theme of projected champs that are pretty much not going to get beat here.
Okay, go ahead.
At number 4 at 195, we're going to go with Duluth from Lancaster.
I like that.
Coming off that win at Old Tangi Liberty yesterday against a solid field. His guy's picking up steam. He's been to the district tournament twice. Comes from a long line of Duluths that have had great success in the state tournament and the district tournament. Both his older brothers were state placers. I assumed him to carry the torch there and move on.
Real quick, which one is this? I've lost names. First name. This is Steven. Steven found the weight room. Bottom line.
He did. He looked good at 195.
Boy is put together.
This is a solid weight all the way around. At number 3, we're going to go with Garen from Logan. Won the Logan Invitational, was in the 3rd and 4th place match yesterday up at North Canton.
Yeah, that's right.
They wrestle a pretty much tougher schedule than people think. This guy actually, I think, would have been a state qualifier last year, but lost a go-to match for the districts and then did not wrestle in the district tournament.
Right.
And would have got in because the person that finished ahead of him defaulted Golden Martin. So this is one of those Yogi Bears. It's not over till it's over. I really think this guy would have had a great impact the district tournament. So
okay.
Just another guy tidbit to leave in.
Yeah, give me that number 2 guy.
And number 2, a guy that's really came on the scene of late is Ashton Spurgeon from Mount Vernon. He had that big win over Longo last year in the quarterfinals of the district tournament.
That's right.
Ended up being a district placer, opened up in fine fashion winning the Mount Vernon tournament. They will be down at the Greater Miami Valley. They've been there for years. I don't know what that would be. This guy's long. I don't know if you've ever seen him. Long and very good on top. He's really a tough player, and I wouldn't be shocked if this guy somehow doesn't find the podium at the shot here in the early part of March. But at number 1...
Hey, real quick, I thought Mount Vernon was out of the Central District.
For the, no, I think they redid their OCC, but they're back in the district. Okay.
I just gave the old wink. They're out of the OCC, Ohio Capital Conference,
Yes.
but they're still Central District.
Right. Is there an asterisk there or something?
No, I would just...
Yeah,
just waste some more time. Go ahead. I didn't get a chance to say anything that last time.
At 195, the projected champ, I don't think Mark could pick wrong.
That's right.
He could only pick right.
Right.
He's been practicing that for like 20 minutes. Is Max Wright from Delaware. This is another one of those guys we talked about, wrestled 113 his freshman year and has grown into 195. And I think those guys have a decided advantage as these guys actually know how to wrestle.
Certainly.
Because most of the time, once you get over 170 in high school, it's not wrestling. It's a lot of pushing and shoving and slapping and pushing and shoving and stalling and like...
Yeah, stalemate.
It's just a lot about
that's stalemate.
This guy's actually a wrestler wrestling at an upper weight, and he has such a decided advantage over this field. I really think he has the potential to win the whole thing. When I say the whole thing, I mean the whole thing. Just got to get over the injury bug he has right now. I expect him to be back on the mat, and because of the lost time he had, I'm sure Max is going to be working extra hard to get it back. So right now, Max Wright is our projected champion. We're going with Spurgeon, number 2. Garen, number 3, and Duluth, number 4.
Tell me about 220.
I can't. I don't even know what to tell you about 220.
Darts?
Yeah, no, we need everything here. 220 is probably the most open weight class of any of the weight classes at Darby. I mean, I honestly, and I swear to God, I honestly think you have a better chance of hitting the Powerball than picking the Darby weight class at 220 correctly. These guys have just keep trading wins over each other and losses, and the problem is, there's no state qualifiers in this weight. One of the very few weight classes that does not have a state qualifier. Yeah. And in fact, there's only one district placer in this weight class with the projected champion, which we'll get to.
Get there, don't give it away.
At number 4, we're going to go with Cover from Hilliard Darby. Guy missed the season last year because of injury, but it's really come on great. Wrestled a great showing at the All-Star, loses to Mason Hay by 2 one-point matches, maybe it was a 2-point yesterday, up at Highland and then the duel. This guy's a big, strong guy, moves well. Again, solid coaching staff. I assume they'll work out all the kinks for him going forward by the time we get into late February, early March. And he's a player, but right now he's a little bit unexperienced. And again, when you miss time for wrestling, you're kind of behind the eight ball. At number 3, we're going with Houston from Old Tangy Orange. Guy looked great to us. Me and Mark watched his match yesterday. Looked great at 220. Having good success so far. Russell was a sectional champ last year. Really starting to find form. Really athletic for the weight class.
That's it right there. I think that's your difference maker. I think I bet he could do a standing backflip. I really do think so.
We'll bring a shirt to the next event he's at, and we'll just find out and see if we can.
Baby.
So, went at number 3. At number 2, guy who's missed a whole year of wrestling and came out like a fire plug here is Morley from Upper Arlington. Really had a great showing at All-Star Heavyweight.
All-Star match, yeah.
Cut down to 220.
There you go.
Pins Houston from Old Tangy at the Invitational there. They usually go to Medina. I'm really excited to see this guy from Medina. Hopefully he can stay healthy. We can see him in his full arsenal of moves there. And we'll just...
Full arsenal.
Arsenal of moves, and we'll go from. I mean, is there such thing as full arsenal of moves at 220?
No.
Or is that more of an oxymoron?
Would you call me?
Oxymoron.
Okay.
They named a word after you.
Yeah.
And then number 1, we're going with the only district placer in the weight, Mason Hay. This guy has a couple tough wins over covers we talked about.
Right.
Solid guy. He actually had that big pin over Fry in the quarterfinals of district last year. Kind of screwed that whole bracket up. Didn't end up getting out, but a solid guy in his own right. He'll be at Medina. I'm excited to see his level of confidence at a big tournament like that. This is just a fabulous weight class with a mixture and a lot of surprises around every quarter, but nothing dangerous is what we like. We don't like those weight classes where we're like, yeah, this guy's going to win, that guy's going to win.
This actually might end up being quite exciting.
This will be an exciting match where I'm sure bad refereeing, because there's always bad refereeing, might be the determining factor of the champion of this weight class.
The great thing about a weight class like this is it's everybody's to win.
It is.
You know what I'm saying? So every match on that line at Darby District is...
on every line. I'm just saying, when these 4 guys wrestle each other, I really don't know who will win.
That's true.
It's going to be a coin flip. It will bring
I like that.
It will bring excitement to the end of the rounds,
Certainly.
which we usually don't have.
Right on.
Okay.
Like 285.
There's no excitement there.
None.
That's 285 is the classic case of grass growing against paint drying. I mean, I really wish after 197, I guess I'll go to the college weight, they would just do away with wrestling. Just get it. It's more
No
sewer
way!
It's sewer.
I would not. I still think it's good wrestling. I hate the fact that too often I see a sudden victory, ultimate ride out. I see one too many of those.
That's
3-2.
all it is in heavyweight.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
Look, I got 4 names on that sheet of paper that you're going to break down that don't act like that. Go!
4?
I gotta eat.
Maybe 1. At number 4, even though he hasn't wrestled this year, he's a solid guy. This guy didn't even get out of sectionals last year, but he's really pretty good. He's missed a lot of time. We're going with Hudson from Westerville North. Solid kid, a little banged up. I'm hoping to see him wrestle at Medina. I don't know if Coach Grant's going to have him ready for that time. But this guy's a really good, under-the-radar guy that had some big wins last year before he bowed out in the sectional tournament. He was part of that debacle. Remember that debacle we keep talking about?
The debacle.
At Arlington, where this guy
won, but then we came back.
Yeah, that happened here, and it was just an absolute debacle. So I'm excited to see him on. A guy that I didn't think I'd have this high, but really had a great tournament coming off the football field is the old Crooksy from Old Tangy Liberty.
Yes.
Got a solid second. This guy's only been wrestling like 2 weeks because of the success the football team has had. He's missed a lot of time. For him to come out and get second, I think was a great feather in his cap. I think showed he had a lot of progress and a lot of upside. Again, when you have that room that they have, you're going to get better. I mean,
The people involved, not the overall facility, is what I'm assuming you mean.
yeah, because they really need to upgrade that facility.
No, I'm just stating the fact that what you mean are the people involved. Not necessarily. Number 2!
Please don't extend this any longer than you have to, Sean. At number 2, returning state qualifier, Harris from Zanesville. Hasn't wrestled yet, a little bit banged up. I'm hoping he'll wrestle before the end of the year, but I'm hearing that it may take longer than that. Solid guy, got 4th at the district tournament last year, went a crazy great weight for heavyweight, if that's even possible.
See, which is it? Yeah. Hey, he usually goes to Licking Heights, so man, I'd love to see him wrestle there. I really would love to see him wrestle there. Lincoln Heights.
When do you know that tournament is?
January 13th, 14th.
Okay, so hopefully they'll be there. Oh, really?
Yep.
You know where ITC will be then?
January 13th, 14th, we'll be at Lincoln Heights.
We will be at Lincoln Heights. Good job. So again, yeah, hopefully to see him there and solid returning state qualifier.
Certainly.
At number 1, there is no question who the top guy is here at all. It is Ben Fry, Dublin Kaufman. This guy got 4th in state. I still remember having this talk with the guys at Intermat. I'm like, hey, this Ben Fry guy you guys have really low or don't have ranked, this guy will finish in the top 4. I'm telling you, this guy will finish in the top 4. And they keep asking me, like, well, what did he do last year? Well, he didn't wrestle last year. And they really thought I was crazy, so what did he get? He got 4th.
Okay.
The only down part of him getting 4th is if he got 3rd, he would be seeding criteria eligible,
Right.
which would put him on the opposite side of Bo, which would ensure this crazy finals
Yeah.
matchup. I still think this guy has a chance to win it all. Very athletic, big, strong guy. I mean, he is huge. But
Can he do a backflip standing?
he probably could. He could probably do 2 backflips and a cartwheel and a somersault at the same time. Probably one of the most athletic heavyweights I've seen in the last 10 years compete at the Derby District.
Okay.
And I'm excited to see him. He kind of breezed through the North Canton Hoover tournament, beating, we talked about state finalist Sharp from West Branch.
Yep.
He'll beat out the Greater Miami Valley, where he'll go against another highly regarded Spalding from Lakota.
Yes.
And a clash of the Titans down there. And they wrestle a very tough schedule, which I really don't see him having much trouble with. So right now, probably one of the better heavyweights that's ever come out of our district in the last 15 or 16 years.
On the D1 level?
Yes.
Cool.
So that's our show for today. I hope you guys enjoyed it, or if you've just basically just been inside because it's snow outside, you have nothing else better to do. Keep clicking on ads, Spalding, get your foot off the boat. I mean, we're all good here.
And now you are inside the circle.